But yeah, I mean, and yes, I was stupid for digging a hole in the middle of a high rift activity. But you know, it's always going to be high rift activity, and what am I supposed to do? Carry around a bed and just go to sleep all the time? Every single night? You know? I mean, now it's calm, but it's going to trend back to high. Just you wait. Anyways, I want to come over here and I want to take a quick tap on these walls here. Oop, it's a node. You want density. Do. Drop on down here. Take a quick tap. Because, I mean, over there, you know, yeehaw, great stuff, but if I can't find a decent amount of copper or tin, what's the point? Because that's kind of what I need to find right now. I need to find a good amount of copper, or I need to find tin. If I can make one tin pickaxe, I can just focus everything into finding hematite. And if I can find a large node of hematite, or, you know, it doesn't have to be hematite, it can be any sort of iron. But if I can do that, then basically I'll skip over essentially a massive chunk of just about everything. You know, of course I'm going to have to make cast a bronze anvil. So I'll need an amount of tin greater than just a single ingot's worth of bronze. Probably I would need to do 10 ingots, so that way I could go ahead and get an anvil and a pick. So I get an anvil and a pick, then I'm sitting pretty with a situation that I don't have to worry about anything anymore. I can just go find hematite and then not pay attention to anything else and just cast a few extra copper picks and, you know, get some hematite, you know, build an iron anvil, and then focus on getting meteoric metal, which is significantly easier to find in some instances. And there are a few places around here that are noticeably flat. Kind of like up here, and if I'm going to zoom in, you know, if that's not a cave, then that could be a meteorite right there, maybe. It's kind of difficult for me to tell. Like, you know, again, that could be a meteorite. That could be a meteorite. You know, that could be a meteorite. That's probably actually ruins. But yeah. So if I do that and I go down the iron path, I can go ahead and run down probably straight into having meteoric iron rather than what I have now. Oh, good heavens. Not only is there no caves around here, I mean, golly, the caves have just been worthless. They have just been worthless. Golly. Like, it feels like Tyron really doesn't want you to go ahead and find... And this is default scarcity settings. So it really does feel like Tyron, you know, aside from size. All I did was increase node size because I said, you know, I already know that the default scarcity settings are going to be awful. And so basically, this is to me, this is basically Tyron telling me that this game is not for fun. You're not supposed to have fun. You're not supposed to build something. You're not supposed to... Oh. Is that a... I think it is. Some of them spidery things. But yeah. Yeah. Sorry, I forgot. You had flies in these kind of swampy areas. Because, you know, I mean, like, the thing about it is that this game is very much not, you know, you think, oh, well, then surely the survival must be difficult as well as the thing. But the survival isn't difficult. you just sleep through the night, stay inside, and be bored most of the time, then you can go ahead and go out for like 10 minutes. Then you got to go back and explore for 10 minutes. Then you got to go back inside, go to sleep, and then stay inside for another few minutes and be bored. Then you get to go. So basically, it's literally just be bored for 5 minutes, go out and do something for 10 minutes, then come back and rinse and repeat. Kind of weird. I don't think that's a very good loop. And hence is why, that's the reason why I go ahead and constantly lower the difficulty on everything. Because, just, it's not fun otherwise. I haven't even found a single surface deposit of tin. I have been in multiple caves. I have found zinc. That's it. And zinc is useless. It is genuinely useless. I have found ruins galore. Some of them with things in them and bony soil. Which, again, is almost useless. Here's a cave. Finally. This probably doesn't go anywhere. Nope. Leads nowhere. Well, we might as well go ahead and take a density search. And it says, we need another sample. Just spit it out. That's high cassiterite. That ain't nothing. Ugh. And of course there would be one of these hideous monsters. Oh, good to know that. Just got broken. Gross. It's like a spider on crack. I am not exaggerating either. It really is like a spider on crack. Yeah, there was nothing. Nothing here. Man, the caves need some love. I mean, they go deep into the bowels of the earth, but they ain't got nothing, and you're going around, you're hitting the walls of the cave like, maybe there's a node, and there's just nothing down there, and you're going, well, I can't strip mine. There's not enough materials to strip mine. I can only explore so much. I gotta actually plan for the winter. Good grief. This is what I'm talking about. There's nothing. I mean, I suppose I can run down here. This might be something. Let's see if this is even worth it. It probably isn't. Yeah. There's probably not going to be anything around here. Well, I mean, there might be some... There's some bismuth. So that combined with sphalerite can make bismuth bronze, though it is the weakest form of bronze. Nevertheless, some form of bronze is better than no form of bronze. I heard something get hurt. Sounded like a bowtorn. It probably was a bowtorn. This amount of bismuth is nothing. Nothing. I will go ahead and switch over to node. Oh, good. It's storming. So there's still bismuth around here. So... oops. Just dig that. Okay, not there. Down here? Yeah, here we are. It was just right here. There we go. And then if we do another node search, there shouldn't be any more. Really? Okay. I don't think that's quite right, though. I mean, it says trace amounts, but I don't know. I'll go ahead and smack this a couple of times, and I'll go ahead and hit it again and see if it says the same thing. If it says that there's more, then there's just more down there. Yeah, no. It's not worth digging around. I don't have the tool durability. So now the issue is that I have to explore all of this. And I do know where there's zinc now, and I know where there's a surface deposit of zinc, which basically means, hey, I can make bronze now. Okay, so this kind of goes back up. Well, good. Great. Sheer cliffs. Oh. Look, another ruin. I mean, honestly, if you find it, like, ruins should be rarer than this. It really does feel like I'm finding way too many ruins and not enough actual materials. I think that would be my main complaint. Because, you know, none of this is worth anything. I don't actually know. Oh, boy. This is one of those go down in the hole, don't remember the way out situations. Oh, good. No, just die. Oh! Oh, good. Oh, hey, it's dead. Oh, these aren't that tough. Probably. Seem to take a couple of hits and that's it. Oh, is this the boar spear? I think it is. Never mind. No wonder why they were only taking a couple of hits. There it goes. I respect you, but you need to die. Okay, do you think there's enough? You really? Oh god, there's just a million spawners in here, isn't there? Yeah, no, I don't care anymore. Alright, you've officially made me not care. Good job. I don't... Is that... Oh. Shadow played trick on me. Thought there was an ore node. Alright, now I'm just going to put my parkour skills to use. Don't care. My dudes, there are too many of you, and I don't care. You could literally go ahead and tell me, look, you can go ahead and harvest our corpses for actual bronze, and I would just be like, don't care. You've gone beyond what I can tolerate. Anywho. So I came up here from down here. Which in of itself was almost a straight shot from one of those massive tunnels down anyways. Ugh. And I think, aside from the bismuth here, I don't think that there's anything more useful in this cave. Because we've been around. There's that little dungeon down there. But just looking at how many of those locusts are kind of spewing out of it, it's really feeling like it's not going to be worth it to even touch that. Pop this off my hot bar there, and then make sure I don't douse it immediately in the water. Sounds like there's a shiver. In here. Oh, I was right. There are shivers in here. And they're tainted. Good. These ones actually hurt. The ones that are ouchy. Yeah, I'll go ahead and just keep poking you. I don't care. Well, that one's just a deep shiver, so that's not too bad. But the other one was bad. Alright. What do we got in here? A bit of flax. And this is a tainted shiver, so what do you got? Absolutely nothing. You know, I'm going to take one of these. I do actually want one of these. This is about the best bet that I'm going to get. Wow. Okay, so this is a good little haul. Okay. Little torch holder. Any with books? Not with the Lord books though. Okay, so not perfect. I mean, there's a carpet here. There's a tapestry. And then there's a painting. But I'll go ahead and wait. And of course we got plenty of aged torch holders, so that's not too important. Oh boy. Another deep hole. I'm going to leave that water there for a reason. I want to know that that's the way out. Of course, there's some drifters down here. There's a little dungeon. How not? Oh, I'm going to take that. Thank you. Take that. Oh, I'm full up. Sir! Stop this! Good. Fight it out. Jackholes. Neat. Oh, hey, cool. There's the confession part 101. I do need that. I think I threw sticks down because I was basically just in a situation where I was like, I gotta throw that down. So I will take them now, though. Clean bandage, that can come in handy. And it's not the best, but I mean, why not? Not like I had any other sort of bandage before. It's got a lot of bony soil here. You know, some people are probably going to yell at me for not picking up, but honestly, that's not what I'm out for. See, I'm trying to progress through the Copper Age into the Bronze Age. All I've gotten is some modicum, not much, just a modicum of a single type of regent to make bronze. And not the good, well, I mean, it's the bronze with a higher durability, but has lower damage and protection values. And other than that, there's nothing else here. And we got a resonator, that's pretty cool. But it's not very useful. Oh, my knee. Boy, I gotta stop sitting on it that way. What did I just see running over there? I hope that was like a fox or something. Hello. I best be careful. Them pigs will kill me. Some more ruins over here. And again, you know, as I run around, it's really looking like it's going to be where I might have to go ahead and raid a bunch of ruins rather than actually bother with progression. I mean, okay. But, really? Just kind of dig down here. Alright, density. Go right on back to doing this. Oh, look, a cave. That's not on the map really all that much. There's probably an entrance in there, but still. Didn't really apparate until I went ahead and punched a hole into it. So there's basically nothing in here, and that cave's probably got nothing in it. Nevertheless, I'll stick my nose where it doesn't belong and probably get it bitten off. Well, that's a translocator room. Told you. And this is another translocator room. Hang on. Oops. There we are. Just put metal parts into that. Yeah, it looks like that goes out right there. So there's just a couple of translocators here, I guess. Doesn't look like there's going to be much else, though. Oh yeah, that's another thing. I haven't really found much saltpeter either. Wow, this is a big cave. Okay. Okay. Nothing really down there. Alright, this one should be safe enough to go down. Hello. Me, oh my. Well, this is something. Hey, you know, I thought they said that there's supposed to be less of that in these. Rot chest. Oop, gotta go around here. Wow. Not that any of these are really all that useful, honestly. And just some forage vessels. Leather bracers. I'm supposed to do that. I'll take that, though. Some sticks because they're annoying. And I don't even want the Jonas parts. I mean, they're just not useful. I mean, later on, like at endgame, yeah, they're useful. Like, that's something useful. That one's not very useful. What do we... What in the world? What do we got in here? Lime? Just some lime? I guess we can take the lime. That's not very useful, though. I mean, if I... Once again, you know, it's one of those things where it's like, you know, if you explore and you find lime and you can use that to go ahead and maybe make something, you know, make your leather, make your stuff that you need. But just relying on the scraps of a bygone era? I don't know. Doesn't seem like a good idea. Oh, good grief. Look, I know I've been here. Is this the way out? Yeah, this is the way out. I mean, the way that I came in is very much different from the way that... I hate those things so much. The way that this is leading me. Oh no, it's the right way. There's a couple of translocators down there. That's about it. And yeah, there's nothing else down there. You know, another area pouring just about everything. I mean, and look how far away from the home we are. Like, that's a really long ways away, and I haven't found anything but except for bismuth. And not much of it. That's not a lot. That might be enough for an anvil. And that's just not a lot. One, two, three. One, two, three. Oh, okay, we're gonna have to do this one there. Yeah, nothing. Okay, moving on. And I am looking, by the way, for like tin. There's some deer out here. I'm like keeping my eyes peeled for ground nuggets of tin. So I'm kind of hoping that I can find some, because that's going to be about the only quick way to get bronze at this point. Click. 1, 2, 3, click. Poor hematite, very poor cinnabar. That was a little over dramatic, don't you think, buddy? Yeah, you know, don't see anything. Don't really see anything worth doing. I mean, good lord. Oops. 2, 3. 1, 2, 3.